Hey guys, I'm Siggy. I'm here at Jafrum hanging out with the motorcycle gear experts that stand by around the clock to answer your gear related questions. Speaking of answering your gear related questions, I'm wearing this jacket to let you know we're about to help you pick out the best motorcycle rain gear for you. Because you can't very well carry one of these on the bike everywhere you go. So the first topic I'd like to hit is materials, because I believe that's very important in picking out your rain gear. We have materials here, the four basic materials that you see in most of your rain gear. We've got a polyester, a nylon, a PVC, and a polypropylene. Now I'm going to explain to you what these materials do and how they react so you can make a better educated decision. Joe Rocket uses their polyester, whereas Thunder Under uses the nylon here. These are the most common types of materials you see. Has some breathability, but will still hold in some heat and still carry those waterproof characteristics. So 60, 70 degree temperatures, these are perfect and what most people look for. Then we move on to PVC here by Tourmaster. Now this PVC jacket, no breathability almost, but will hold in almost all heat, so in your little bit colder climates this one would work out a little bit better. It is a little bit heavier though. Then we move to the polypropylene. 80, 90 degree weather, your hotter weather, this is great because it has the most breathability and will let the airflow go through while still giving you that waterproof that you're looking for. And it is also a very light jacket, so it kind of has like a cloth feel to it. But you know, don't fret, it's pretty durable. So when you're picking out your jackets or your other rain gear, keep the materials in mind because they're very important. The second thing I want to go over that I think is very important is the features in which the jacket or the pants, or in this case a one piece, will carry. Very rarely do people use one pieces. They're geared more toward a long ride or cross country riding because you don't want to have the two piece or the separation in between the two pieces. But 9 times out of 10 people use the two piece. So we want to look at the features to make sure it's going to do everything you want it to do. So as we're looking at the features, we'll notice one of my favorite things is the fact that you want to check, make sure you have the zipper on the inside, and then you have a secondary flap, internal flap there. And then it will come back over with some type of hook and loop closure system or another zipper and totally seal off that central area to the inside of the jacket, giving you a nice waterproofness to the front. On the interior, we want to make sure there's some type of wicking type material that does two things. First thing it does is it keeps it from sticking to your body. The second thing that it's going to do is allow a little bit of moisture to be picked up off your body in case you start to sweat inside the jacket, because waterproof stuff can be very warm at times. One of the other things I like to point out is the elastic moving throughout the jacket. We want to make sure we have an elastic waistband or a secondary way of tying off the waist here, because we know when we ride that jackets, shirts, things like that love to ride up on your back. So you want to be able to fasten that down to keep that water from getting up underneath your jacket. Now when we go talking about elastic and fastening the things to you, make sure there's elastic around the sleeves. It's also another open area of the jacket. Some of them will also have, like Thunder Under here, has a secondary strap there. So even if that elastic's not quite tight enough, you got a zipper there, make sure it goes over any type clothing. Those are all awesome features with the gusset there in the middle. So once you zip it tight, if that's still not quite tight enough, you can adjust your tightness even more by using that hook and loop strap there. Now when we talk about visibility, everybody knows when it rains, your visibility greatly decreases. So we want to have some type of reflective piping or high vis color or something that's going to really make you stand out, because when it's raining, people in their cars have a hard time seeing bikers. Now the other important aspect is the pants of that two-piece suit. We want to make sure that, like we said before, the elastic is in the feet with a easy open and close with a gusset there in the foot. You want that boot strap, that's nice to have. We want elastic in the waistband with an optional drawstring in case it's just not quite enough. You're going to want the heat pad there by the leg. This material will stick to and rip on an exhaust very quickly. So make sure you got those heat panels. And then we also want an anti-slip reinforced rear to the pants. That's also very important. And in any rain gear you're looking at, make sure you check the inside of the rain gear, because you want those sealed seams. Sealed seams tell me it is waterproof. So make sure you look for those things when you look for your waterproofing gear. Last but not least, let's not forget about those feet. I'm going to show you some boot covers that will just finish off any type of rain gear ensemble that you're putting together. First off, we have open bottoms and we have closed bottoms when it comes to the boot covers. So Tourmaster's showing us a nice open bottom here, whereas Detour's showing us a nice closed bottom. And if you got the little extra money to spend, Frog Togs is showing us a fully closed with a very nice bottom. Keep in mind, these will keep your boots dry. That's how you finish off all your waterproofing area. But they're not made for hiking and walking around and things like that. These are made for your ride, so don't expect this to be an additional boot that goes over your boot. So I hope we've helped make your decision on picking out rain gear a little bit easier. If you've got any other questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to give us a call at 1-877-GO-HELMET or visit us at Jafrum.com. Take a look at our wide variety of rain gear. You can like us on Facebook, watch us on YouTube. We love to hear back from our customers because here at Jafrum, you do the riding, but let us go the extra mile. I'm Siggy, and we'll see you next time.